just in case, I don't want to run out of time, so I'm bringing this up now rather than the end. Just in case they do try to take your 3 films out of the internet system, which are The Big Picture, The Final Solution, and Fight the New World Order with Non-Compliance, maybe we need to work out something to where I can have access to those so that I can play them just in case, because I think they're just too important to let go away. If they take them off YouTube and shut down your website, if we have a few more months of freedom over here than you, then I can at least be playing them. What do you think?
That's a great idea, John. You can actually download all of them at the moment. There's high-resolution versions of them all on the website, all available. The transcripts are there for everybody. It's all for free. Absolutely, mate. If you can download those films, that would be a great idea. Give them out, burn DVDs, give them out to people. People just got to realise that it's important that people do wake up to this, but it's important to stay centered in a state of love as well, not to fear what's going on, because they want you to fear what's going on. They want you to hate them. They don't care who you hate, even if you hate them. They just want you to hate. They don't care whether the energy is directed at. As long as you're generating this negative energy, that's what counts. So, yeah, by all means, John, or I can send you copies on DVD if you like. But you can download them all from the websites right now. People just need to understand there's a deeper undercurrent in their lives, and that current is pure energy. You can't understand it intellectually, but you can feel it. And once you become aware of it, once you begin to recognize there is something within you that's more profound and more mysterious than
That's what happened to Argentina.
The mere catalogue of your thoughts and beliefs and your desires and fears. Once you begin to discover this, then you've begun the first stages, and people really need to listen to that inner voice within them and do what that inner voice says. You know, until you make this connection, then you're just wandering around on the outside the temple. You're not going in. So people need to understand this inside them and understand the power that they have, because we can stop this from happening. We really, really can, by just not complying with it, not complying with the fear. And people think, well, Australia, like you were saying before, Australia is a country full of the man's man and all this sort of stuff, but it is to a certain degree, but it's a testing ground. We've got less people here than what is in New York City. We've got, it's a very, very big country. We've got very, very few people. We've got 22 million people. We've got 22 million laws. We've got a law for each person in the country.
Wow.
So, and they try stuff out here first. Everything they try out here happens over there. They've disarmed us. They're introducing smart cards now, and people just got to either get them or refuse to get them. Now, I'm going to refuse to have any type of smart card, so we'll see how much access to services I have after that. But they try it all out here first, so people need to pay a little bit of attention to what's going on here, really, because it will happen to you next. They figure if it works here, they can get away with it with the Australians, and they can get away with it with the Americans.
Yeah, and I think so. And they're definitely trying to go to this chip, this human microchip, go to a cashless society, and I know a lot of us see that as the mark of the beast. I've talked about that on this show several times. You know, at some point, we're coming to a climax, aren't we? I mean, these two realities just cannot be intertwined too much longer, as I see it, Max. This tyranny over the world, enslavement of humanity, and then what we're desiring, which is, you know, freedom and love. I just don't see how they're compatible much longer.
Well, no, they're not. I mean, you've really got to wonder what's happening to the Earth. I mean, and what's happening if everyone who lives on it. I mean, you've got to wonder whether we're still in charge here, really. I mean, what we're doing to this planet, we're strip mining it and deforesting it and depopulating it at an incredible rate and at a very alarming rate. And you've got to wonder, you know, do we seriously need to do all this to support our lifestyle? I mean, seriously, what is lifestyle anyway? What is lifestyle? I mean, where did this terminology even come from? Life is life, and I don't know about the style of it all. You know, it's about helping others, and it's about getting along with each other. And we can still stop this. We can absolutely stop this if people just wake up to the reality of what's going on and embrace their own personal power, realize the power that they have, and realize, like I keep saying, all the things they have to do to keep people in this negative state. All we have to do is change our emotional center to one of love, and we win. It's that simple. If everyone does it, we win in a matter of minutes. The whole consciousness of the planet could change within minutes, and we just say, no, we won't do this anymore. Sorry. You want to have a war, you go and fight your war. Here's a hammer. You can go on the island with the other guy, and you two can have your war. We'll give you a hammer each. You know? If you put all the world leaders on an island together and give them all a hammer and they can have their war, then they can leave us in peace.
Yes, indeed. Hey, that's it for today, Max. I want to thank you once again for being a guest, and I've got 2 instant messages that just popped up. One is from Joe. He says he's downloading your movies as we speak, so he can share them with everybody else. That's a good sign. Same thing with Brian. He's saying that too. So thank you all for listening. We will, you'll be hearing repeats of my show over the next couple of days, and then I'll be back next week. So good night.